Hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, and give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rachak Kodash, the honors of the elders, apostles, great millstone, the elders, great millstone, and of course, peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect, the sincere servants of Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, serving him in truth and sincerity. So I'm the brother Chayaba from GMS Playing Tables Camp, coming back with another lesson to his spirit. This lesson will be based off this article from nationalnews.com, which is entitled Brainwashed, Researchers Develop AI Mind-Sucking Machine to Change the Brains of Conspiracy Theorists. Yeah, of course, as we know, AI has been ramping up ever since the beginning of 2023. You know, what AI has been on the AI has been rapidly increasing. And these are, of course, one of the many reasons, or one of the many things on what it's going to be used for. It says, ultimately to control the minds of the masses. I mean, it's already set up in a way where it answers questions, based on a script, given from the programmers. So it might be certain things you ask AI, but it's not giving the 100% truth on what you're asking, or it could just be straight up lying. It says you have to change the brains of conspiracy theorists, and yeah, of course we know the Hebrew Israelites. They're in the realms of conspiracy theorists. Pretty much anybody, or a conspiracy theorist is anybody who's against what the government says. That's pretty much what a conspiracy theorist is. So it says a new artificial intelligence chatbot, or AI. It says, a new artificial intelligence chatbot is being unveiled that is supposedly capable of warping the minds of conspiracy theorists to believe official government narratives instead. Yeah, and at the end of the day, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. That's who's in power right now. That's who's in rulership. But ultimately, what's starting with the elites, the elite international bankers, as well as, of course, the government. What they want to, starting with the Israelites, they want to stop the elect. They want to stop the prophets. And we're in the time where the Great Awakening, what the Great Awakening is already here, man. A lot of, the word is getting out there. So a lot of people are starting to reject the government narratives, what the government's saying. And Esau can see that. And what he's been pushing out his media, he's been pushing out this and that, the propaganda and deception. And obviously, he can't control the amount of the truth and information that's getting out about everything. So he's moving on to AI. It says researchers say that this AI system based on large language model, or LLM technology, was designed to combat people who believe what Donald Trump says, or who are otherwise deemed as being a threat to democracy. It says beliefs and conspiracies that a U.S. election was stolen, incited an attempted insurrection on the 6th of January 2021. The study explains another conspiracy alleging that Germany's, you see the word right there, the C, you know what that means. It says restrictions were motivated by nefarious intentions, sparked violent protests at Berlin's Reichstag Parliament building in August 2020. The study was launched in response to what the research team describes as growing threats to democracy. The goal was to come up with a scheme that allows AI robots to reprogram the minds of the people who oppose the status quo so that they will abandon their uh, yeah, pretty much their conspiracy beliefs. Human participants described the conspiracy theory that they described to, and the AI then engaged in persuasive arguments with them that refuted their beliefs with evidence. The study explains. Yeah, and at the end of the day, this is what they're going to try to do to reprogram the minds of the people. I mean, what concentration camps are coming, martial law is coming, where they're going to round up. I mean, first of all, they're going to target the people who they have at the top of their list, which obviously, that's what the people with these YouTube channels are speaking against the government. They have a channel, that gets out to a lot of people. They have, or pretty much their channel spans pretty far. A lot of people are watching these videos, and I mean, so these are going to be the first people who they target. Are they, or most likely they'll kill them? I mean, and I mean the first ones in that list are the prophets, the men in gray millstone, the like-minded brothers. That also doesn't exclude these other camps, who they might not have the 100% truth. They're teaching false things, but hey, they're gonna try to get everybody. Anybody who's within this Hebrew Israelite thing, what they're gonna try to get you, throw you in concentration camps. I mean, what they're gonna kill the prophets. That's what they're gonna seek to do. At least they're gonna try to do it. And there's gonna be some martyrs, without a doubt. But what, for the ones that they catch, or throw into prison, they're gonna try to reprogram. Hey, what they're gonna try to reprogram us using AI, strap us down, just hey. This is why, this is why Daniel chapter 12 and 1 says that there's going to be like a time never witnessed before. Not only are the things that Matthew chapter 24 that Yahushua spoke about, and that 2 Ezra chapter 15 and 16 speak about pestilences, famines, wars, uproars of the people, all that is coming. But hey, even within this current age that we're in, or just the new things that haven't really been there, this new technology, and that's why it's gonna be like a time never witnessed. All these weapons that Esau has now compared to, of course, ancient times. Again, this is all new. It says, it says the AI chatbot abilities to sustain tailored counter arguments and personalized in-depth conversation reduced their beliefs in conspiracies for months, challenging research suggesting that such beliefs are impervious to change. This intervention illustrates how deploying AI may mitigate conflicts and serve society. See, so this is where they want to go to. And hey, even let's say if you do, well, let's go ahead and get a scripture without further ado. So this is what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to deceive the minds of the elect, first and foremost. It says, Matthew chapter 24 and 24, for there shall arise false Mashiachim. Right here it says Christ. Of course, within the Greek, Christ means anointed. And they say Christ within the Hebrew, or anointed, is Hamashiach. So it says, for there shall arise false Hamashiachim and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. So showing great signs and wonders. If it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. So if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Meaning that the Lord's literally going to have to put a certain spirit on the elect so that they're not overtaken by these many signs and wonders and deceptions that Esau's Esau's already coming with many great signs, wonders, and deceptions. And you have already many people who are a part of the false anointed, false Christ, false prophets. But you can't get the elect. So this shows you that the amount of deception that Esau is going to come with. And Esau is going to successfully deceive many people. But he won't be able to get the elect. So yeah, keep in mind how it says how pretty much people, the beliefs that people had in their quote unquote conspiracies were reduced for months. So imagine if Esau is able to reduce, okay, so let's say you believe that the RFID implant is the mark of the beast, which it is. That's exactly what the mark of the beast is. It's the RFID chip. But imagine if what AI is able to make you doubt that and gaslight you on that, and what you pretty much, because what obviously in this time Esau's getting ready to mandate this MOTB. So imagine when he mandates it. Obviously you're gonna have a lot of people who are against it. Obviously he's gonna come with, you won't be able to buy or sell, meaning you're be banned from making transactions within society unless you have it. But as well, they're gonna be using AI, everything that they have, to make you take it. So I mean, hey, we can, it's, yeah, I can definitely see, Esau using AI. And what, if Esau makes you doubt that the MOTB or is the RFID chip, and okay, it's good for you, it'll do this and that for you. No, it's not the MOT. No, it's not the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is this according to the scriptures, and what they sway your mind. Then guess what? You're gonna take it, and then let's say a few months later you start believing that the MOTB is the RFID chip. Guess what? It's too late. Once you take it, that's it. Yahweh Bashmi Ashai is going to destroy you. So, hey, this is where it's heading to. So it says forcing people out of the rabbit hole with AI. The research is all based out of the New England region and complain that too many people these days are questioning what the government and media are telling them. Increasingly, more people are willing or unwilling to conform to the hive mind, groupthink behavior, so that AI can intervene with force. Generative AI, they say, will force conspiracy theorists to come out of the rabbit hole while sucking their minds clean out of any and all unauthorized thoughts or beliefs. Widespread belief in unsubstantiated conspiracy theories is a major source of public concern and a focus of scholarly research. The study's introduction section explains. Despite often being quite implausible, many such conspiracies are widely believed, quote-unquote conspiracies, because whatever they deem a conspiracy, the government then, ultimately anything that's against them and what they say, in the elites, they're going to call it a conspiracy, which the whole Bible pretty much confounds them. So, and keep in mind what us Hebrew Israelites, we're deemed conspiracy theorists. Mainly, for Great Millstone and like-minded brothers with the same doctrine, we're bringing out the Bible and its 100% truth. But guess what? We're being labeled conspiracy theorists. That's because, of course, the scriptures aren't taught in the correct manner, within the world. Christian churches and these different churches, and they're not taught correctly. But when it is taught correctly, then it's deemed a conspiracy by the higher-ups, the government, the elites. So getting, yeah, so hey, this is where it's headed to. It says prominent psychological theories. So it says prominent psychological theories propose that many people want to adopt conspiracy theories or theories to satisfy underlying psychic needs or motivations, and thus believers cannot be convinced to abandon these unfounded and implausible beliefs using facts and counter evidence. Here we question this conventional wisdom and ask whether it may be possible to talk people out of the cons, the conspire, yeah, pretty much the conspiracy rabbit hole with sufficiently compelling evidence. In order for the scheme to work, these advanced AI systems have to be more personable and believable than your average news anchor or mainstream media pundit. Right now, the human herd of propagandists is failing to convince current generations that the government is trustworthy. So now it's AI's turn to try. So, hey, there you have it, man. Obviously, the media isn't working. Like they say, the news anchors and different people, the journalists who are paid off, so-called fact checkers, they're not working. So where are they going to go to? I mean, what, they're going to start using other means, such as AI. It says, we hypothesize that interventions based on factual corrective information may seem ineffective simply because they lack sufficient depth and personalization. The study's rationale section explains. We developed a pipeline for conducting behavioral science research using real-time, personalized interactions between shared subjects and AI across 2 experiments. 2,190 Americans articulated in their own words a conspiracy theory in which they believe. Along with the evidence they think supports this theory. They then engaged in a 3-round conversation with the LLM GPT-4, or it says GPT-4 Turbo, which we promoted to respond to this specific evidence while trying to reduce participants' belief in a conspiracy theory. In the end, the AI chatbot successfully wiped conspiracy theorists' beliefs and opinions by about 20%, with the change lasting for at least 2 months, long enough to go past election day. It says humans are fast being replaced by AI robots. Hey, so there you have it, man. So they're actually successful. And keep in mind, these are just your common American, which ultimately, what, they're not rooted in Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. They don't have the Holy Spirit upon them. So it's going to be easy for Esau to deceive these individuals. But for the elect, it's different. As we just read, if it were possible, they would deceive the very elect, but it's not possible. Why? Because the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua has a spirit upon the elect, so that what, they're not deceived. It says, Psalm chapter 37:7, rest in the Lord Yahweh and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Yeah, one of his wicked devices are what? The many means that he uses to ultimately to destroy the elect, mentally, physically, spiritually. This is what Esau is trying to do. It says, skipping down to verse 12, the wicked plotteth against the just and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. Yes, they're plotting against us. And yeah, ultimately they are plotting against anybody who's against their agenda. But they're what? The main ones on their list are, starting with what? The Great Millstone. The prophets, the Hebrew Israelites, the one in the truth, that's their main target. It says, the Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. There you have it, man. So ultimately, Esau's plotting this and doing all that. Psalm chapter 83 in effect, making, or these nations are confederate with one another to try to take us down. Plotting and strategizing what way they can ultimately the nation of Israel, or, pretty much destroy the nation of Israel. So-called Negroes, Native Americans, Latinos, as well as those who have been scattered amongst these other nations. They're trying to get all Israelites. That's why they're going deep down, even onto the D to the N to the A level. Because Esau knows that there's Israelites who don't look like the common Israelite, the so-called Black, Native American, Latino. So this is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and 73. Then they shall be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. So what Esau's going to try to round us up, throw us in concentration camps, try to tempt us into taking the MOTB, but guess what? Yahweh Bashmi Shai is going to have his spirit upon us to not take it. Why? Because we are his chosen. Of course, that's what we hope to be a part of. The elect, they are the chosen, so they won't be deceived into falling, ultimately bowing down the knee to Baal. So it says, Revelation chapter 3 and 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Yeah, so, and this Yahweh Shai, by the way, speaking, this is a red letter. So, well, ultimately, the ones who have endured within the truth will endure unto, the ones who endure unto the end. The Lord is going to keep them from this hour of temptation, which, of course, that's going to be when Esau, Edom, they mandate, when this mark of the beast is mandated, you won't be able to buy or sell without it, or do anything within society. It's going to, again, that's going to be a great temptation. Many people are going to fall for it and take the MOTB. But guess what? Yahweh Bashmi Shai is going to keep us from taking it. Esau is going to try to deceive you, making you think that's good, gaslighting you on whether or not the RFID chip is the implant or is the mark of the beast. But it won't work with the elect. Esau is going to be able to get most people. Well, he won't be able to get the elect. It says, we shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So yeah, I believe that's the point. The point is that Esau won't be able to deceive the minds of the elect. No matter what he comes with, ultimately Yahweh Bashmi Shai has a spirit around the elect to protect him. So Lord's will you brothers have been edified. Yahweh Bashmi Shai, Pesha Makakurash Thumb. Shalom.